Alrighty, folks, we are about to get this underway. So yeah, as has been the case with the rest of the matches this late on, this is going to be a best of 5. So we have a possible, a best of 5, of course. So we have a possibility of up to 5 races. The first to take down 3 will be our winner, and we'll be going on to the losers finals. And well, basically what that means is they will be playing one of the winners finals, and that'll be between Retro Bob and Louis. So very nice swag start for Sten. I'm just making his way through YI2 as well. There isn't going to be very much to say at this point. I suppose going into YI4 it's going to be interesting to see if they go for shell jumps, whether they get it or not, or just how they're going to approach that. So I'm skeptical as to whether either of these guys are going to have any nerves or not, but oftentimes YI3 is a good way to notice if they are going to have any nerves. Very, very easy to mistime any of these jumps. Fall your doom, but both are looking pretty good so far. Both will be getting 259s here, taking advantage of those moving platforms. So are we going to see some shell jumps? I'll have to find out. Well, both attempted it. I'm pretty confident both attempted it. I mean, both took the shell with them. So, again, pretty confident they tried it. Otherwise, they're going to be stomping in that shell. You don't want to be holding the shell whenever you enter the water, and the shell itself can cause some lag as well. So I think we're going to see pretty quickly that in races, or in these guys' races, they're going to end up really, really close. So every second is going to matter. I'm trying to think, like, levels like DS2 are going to be very important. Star World 1, obviously. Zips are going to be a big, big player in these races. Trying to get my screens a bit bigger. Yeah, both had a very good Iggy there, both with nice room 1s, playing it fairly safe, but still getting fairly optimal for the strats they were using, and both with good Iggy fights. I really wish I could have these screens a bit bigger. Doesn't seem to be any way for me to do it though. A real shame. Okay, we are entering Donut Plains 1. Both are going to be looking for that good flight speed. Sten prides himself on being very, very good at telling that flight speed. And I'm going to say that Aaron got insta fast flight. I'm not so sure about Sten. I mean, I'm usually awful at telling anyway, but on these tiny, tiny screens that I'm watching on, certainly doesn't help. So let's see. Yeah, Aaron got a 62, very much what he's going to be looking for. I missed what Sten got in his end. Maybe I can catch it on... No, I missed it. But I'm thinking he maybe got a low 62 or a high 61. Okay, entering dry room. Both are going to be trying to grab this shell. The rest of DS1 to do optimally, it's pretty tough. These fish can take your shell very easily unless your position is pretty good. Oh, and just as I say that, Sten losing a shell very early there, which is unfortunate. So Aaron probably picking up about a second on Sten there. And even though a second doesn't seem like much, that's pretty decent whenever you've got these two. For a moment there, I was wondering, is Aaron going to go for the going to go and try and squeeze through that boo ring? Oh, Sten! 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 What happened? I looked away for less than a second. So he tried to make a recovery on that second boo ring. It just wasn't happening, unfortunately, and then tried to get flight through the... Yeah, not sure. Maybe Sten forgot that you can't open that block from the top side. So it wouldn't take a genius to point out that Aaron has a pretty decent advantage at this point in this race. But who knows? It definitely wouldn't be right to be complacent. Not sure if Aaron's even watching the restream, although I'm gonna say that he probably is keeping tabs on Sten. Oh, and no zip whatsoever for that first one, ending up going right across the top there. So yeah, that's really unfortunate. If Sten hadn't lost his cape there, pretty much from that mistake alone, he might have even been close to even again. And as we can see, Sten is heading on capeless, unless he goes back to Star World 1 here to get a cape. No, he doesn't. And I think this is the correct play at this point. Most people, and in most scenarios, I actually recommend going back for cape. But not in this case. Okay, Aaron having some trouble at the end of Star World 2 as well. Another sort of unfortunate thing for Sten, because again, these are things that he would be hoping to bank on, but can't really whenever he doesn't have cape and he's already behind. But Aaron with a nice Star World 3. Star World 3 for Sten is going to be more difficult, and it's going to be a bit longer. He gets that first hit on the Lakitu, very nice. So yeah, even doing that well, Sten is going to be losing like 4 or 5 seconds. It's unfortunate. But still not as much as the 15 seconds that it takes to go back and get cape. Okay, Sten having trouble with P speed here. Gets it though. And a very nice backup there in the end. But this race is certainly looking to be in Aaron's course right now. Aaron grabbing the fire flower going into room 5 enables him to do a damage boost. Yep, very nicely done. Okay, Aaron in that big front door. Didn't miss it, that's good. Okay, Sten going for that backup cape in room 3. I think we recently determined that's not faster. Oh, Sten sort of forgetting about room 5 there momentarily. Yeah, so going into this tournament, we thought that going for backup cape in room 3 and then getting a perfect cape kill would be faster. That was the consensus. But then, time came along and told us, no, actually that's not the case. So it is faster to just go for room 2 without P speed, and then go on and do a capeless fight. Although, having said that, I wonder if that timing takes into consideration no room 5. That would mean, going for room 7 optimally isn't like that much slower. I'll need to look into that. That said, though, if Sten isn't super comfortable with the no cape, the no cape kill, and doing that optimally, it's probably not a bad play. So overall, Aaron's run hasn't been too bad. Now, if you're going to ask Aaron himself, he's going to say that it sucked. There were some pretty big mistakes in it, and a lot of the time, racing against someone of Sten's caliber, they're just going to take advantage of that. We definitely got a bit fortunate that Sten lost Cape in Ghost House. But it looks like we're one hit away, and with that, Aaron takes this 1-0. Big congrats to Aaron. He's definitely going to want to shake off some of those mistakes, but a very good display for a first race. Definitely big props to Sten as well for trying to bring this back. Dealt with losing Cape fairly well, in my opinion. Sten's only 2 hits away himself. Just showing how, you know, this was still reasonably close, considering what happened. I mean, we're talking like 30 seconds probably, 20-30 seconds, but yeah, that's GG for Sten. Sten isn't going to be thrilled about that, obviously, but simply enough, next time, just don't lose Cape. We have definitely yet to see the best of these two. Okay, and it looks like we're getting this next one underway pretty quickly here. Stan had mentioned earlier that he's sort of aware that this is a pretty late time for Aaron. Aaron has been very generous to agree to do it at this time. Those time zones just aren't the most friendly for races. I think there's a difference in like 16, 15 hours. Or I suppose if you do it the other way, 9 hours. But it's 9. Yeah, maths is weird. It's a big time difference. That's the main thing. So what sort of swag are we going to see from Sten this time in YI2? I noticed that Aaron just likes to take it nice and easy. Definitely don't blame him considering we've already seen swag kill someone in YI2. Dots always goes for this pretty cool assisted shell jump and died right at the end of YI2 in one of his races. I think that was his first race of the session as well, which probably doesn't feel great. Okay, both getting box jump in YI3. Definitely a good thing. Oh, baby. Oh, very nice. So Aaron getting that shell jump. Sten, again, attempts the shell jump. Doesn't quite get it. But yeah, very nice start for Aaron. That's what we like to see. It's only the absolute best that are pulling off shell jumps and actually getting it, so just more evidence as to why Aaron's here. Although Aaron has a full dossier of evidence as to why he's one of the best players in the world. That much can be said. Ooh, though, that weird sticky fence might have actually put Sten back into even. Yeah, Aaron just got a bit stuck in that fence right at the end there. Definitely not the worst thing that could have happened. That happens because he was very, very low in that fence. The other alternative is that he didn't grab it at all and died. Though even with Aaron getting stuck in that fence, he's still got a 241. It's actually quite impressive. I didn't realize that Aaron got a 281 in room 1 when getting stuck there. What the hell did he do? Did he do underball or something? He didn't, by the way, but very impressive. Now, I've noticed that Aaron's safe strat for room 1 of Iggy's is still very optimal. It's probably one of the most optimal I've seen. But with him being an 11 exit god, that is one of the levels that he's going to be so good at. It seems so easy to overlook Castle 1, but whenever you're talking about like, oh, half a second or whatever in 11 exit, that's so important. So Aaron will have that right down. Both getting 362s. Very, very nice. That's what we'd like to see. Now, last time Aaron had an absolutely beautiful DS1. Sten, not so much. Sten lost his shell really early. Let's see how both handle this. Both will be aiming for at least 257, 258 if it goes really, really well. Aaron looking very, very good so far. Ooh! Ooh! Both losing the shell right at the end. So as it stands, this is insanely close. Aaron's speed is very, very slightly ahead. Okay, it looks like Sten has got a good boo ring set up for room 2, unlike last time. This shouldn't be an issue. Gets that second boo ring without even needing to left, right, or right to left, I guess, in this scenario. Yeah, very nice ghost house from both of them, although Sten is the benefactor of that time save. Sten must have saved like 0.3 or 0.4 over Aaron there. Possibly that second boo ring was what did it. Yeah, dude, this is so close. Well, yeah, Stan, I know 81's free, but not whenever you get stuck in the fence for half an hour. Like, he got properly stuck on it. Okay, it's time for everyone's favorite level. As I mentioned earlier... Sorry, actually, I'm just gonna watch. Oh, Sten! Sten! So yeah, absolutely beautiful from Aaron. Sten just having a couple of issues there. And it's so insanely easy for that to happen. Zips are so precise. And it's just something that people don't ever get 100%. You will constantly see the best of players have issues with it. But yeah, I was gonna say, I'd mentioned this earlier, but levels like DS1 and Star World 1 They're going to be so important in races like these. Even though we were tied before Star World, that's going to be the case for so many of our matches. It's going to be within a second or so. So yeah, Zips again may have been the deciding factor, but we still have a lot to go for this race. We have seen weirder things happen. Aaron with a good Star World 3. Sten with nearly a very good backup there. I mean, it was a good backup for Star World 3, but yeah, grabbing that key mid-flight can be quite challenging. And Star World 3 is another one of those levels that it's very, very easy to overlook. Whenever you're at this stage, and where you need like every fraction of a second, it's going to be a very important level. Both got that door 2 fly, that's good. And both will be entering door 5, going to be doing that damage boost. And it is currently Aaron who is 1 dark room and 3 good phases away from securing a 2-0 lead over Sten. Oh, okay, Sten bonks there, but nice recovery. Very nice recovery in dark room there. So yeah, this fight is going to come down to more than just fast hits. Probably going to require some sort of mistake from Aaron in order for Sten to take the lead again. But this one's been a lot nicer for Aaron. Just thinking back, pretty much the only thing that sort of went wrong was the end of DS1. Got the shell jump. He got a reasonably decent Castle 1. Good ghost house, good zips. Pretty much all you can ask for in one of these races. And Aaron is very, very close to securing this 2-0 victory. Very nice from Aaron. Very, very nice from Aaron. And back to seeing what we're used to from Aaron. That was a very, very good race. Ooh, 10:44 in a race? Oh my god. Showing off exactly why he reached this point of the tournament. Very well done. Also a 10:50 from Sten. Just think about how bad those zips went. He lost about 4 or 5 seconds there. Wow. Very well done to both of them. Keeping it super, super close until Star World. So Sten has a bit of a challenge on his hands, but it certainly isn't impossible. We have seen Sten do some magic in this tournament, and it's at this point where he's going to need to win 3 on the bounce in order to survive, to hang on. But Aaron is just 1 race to facing either Louis or Retro Bob in the losers final, the feeder match to the grand finals. Best of luck to both racers coming up again. Both are just getting ready. and we'll be right back. Okay, and best of luck to both our runners again. Sten just spooking me a little bit there. But some very nice swag as always. So fun fact for you, Aaron has done 5 races to this point, and out of all of his races, he hasn't won a single one of them without losing at least one race to his opponent. So is he going to break that mold? It certainly would be an impressive feat, a best of 5 scenario as well, especially against someone like Sten. But as we mentioned earlier, Sten does have a lot of work to do. Winning 3 in a row does seem to be very intimidating, but on the other hand, if Aaron wins this, it very much is possible to win 3 in a row. Louis has also won 3 in a row against an opponent. I believe that was against Silver Star in the semi-finals. Yeah, and on the flip side, Louis has done 4 matches. He hasn't lost a single race. Oh, oh, Sten. Actually, I totally forgot about that. Nah, we're just talking about win streak, Silver Star. Also good to see you. Oh, Silver. Yes, Stan, play more. That's what you need to do. To play more of the race. Play more, get better times. Well, Anorax, if we did have betting, the markets probably would favor Aaron, I'll be honest. Aaron has some pretty big reputation. Definitely a well-deserved reputation as well, but the markets would very much be favoring Aaron here based on that credit that he's got. Now, if you were going to be doing a bet on Aaron to win 3-0, possibly, those would be some good odds. Just put $100 on Sten to win now. Some of those are arguable, Sten. Yo, Faco, what's up? Nice combo as always. Anorax, if I was feeling confident, I would take that bet, but I'm not feeling confident. I've commentated way too many races at this point to oh, sorry. Yeah, Stan actually making the most out of that flight speed there. You Danky Krang, what's up? Yeah, basically what I was gonna say is So many weird things have happened. So many weird things have happened. Also, Donkey, it's really, really good to see you. Hadn't seen you about for ages, and I was thinking back to No Cape, No Star World. Or, not No Cape, No Star World, just No Star World. Ooh, and Aaron again with a very nice DS1. Sten getting very close to it. But losing shell on that very last fish. So easy for it to happen. What's going to be the next tournament format? That's possibly something that we were going to know this summer, but considering how long this one's taken, I don't know, it might be very much up in the air as to whether there's going to be another tournament in the summer. I'm not sure, but we're going to have a think about it. Yeah, keeping it very, very close again. As has often been the case, Star World 1 probably is going to be the deciding factor. Then getting Zip 1, Aaron getting Zip 1. Ooh! Very, very nice. That's what we like to see. So it's at this point where it's like, okay, it's so close. Possibly retime territory. Everybody's favorite. Yep, of course. Real life always making it interesting, eh? You Stu, what's up? You have come in at such a good time. This has been our closest race at this point. Sten with a very marginal lead right now. But, ooh, Aaron having a very, very nice ending to that Star World 2. That might have actually just made it up. Honestly, Anorax, if it was feasible, I would very much be in favor of that. But can you imagine getting commentators to dedicate themselves to an hour and 30 for each race? Like, we have struggled for this tournament. Well, that doesn't matter, Honor. Also, a lot of people do know who you are, I would say. Yeah, this is insanely close. Oh, yeah, exactly, Stu. Best out of 3, second chance brackets. All that good stuff. Your dream hacker run was a lot of fun. It was a good commentary, and the commentary can make up for all of that. Because whenever things go a bit weird, then the commentary can get interesting. Sten, stop scaring me. Okay, so Sten did lose a bit of time there in room 5. That might have made the difference. Aaron, I think Aaron bonked there, but very nice recovery. Let me just check here. I want to check quickly. I think this is back in 2014. Cyrus tried to get a 96 exit tournament going, and you can see how that went. Just going to point out, though, if it isn't already obvious, that challenge link is pretty dead. If people wanted, they could sign up to it, but that will never happen. That tournament is long, long dead. Well, it looks like Aaron is one hit away from securing a 3-0 victory, and ooh, very, very nice. I mean, it's going to be up to Sten. We could do a retime. It is definitely within the territory of a retime, but I'm going to say that it probably is enough for Aaron. I'm not sure, though. It's totally Sten's call. It's also pretty much up to Sten whether we do it. Also, another 1044 for Aaron is just absolutely insane. The last two races were so good. Obviously, his first one he wasn't thrilled with. Some things went pretty weird. Also, I imagine we're probably going to hear from Aaron and Sten pretty soon. But if Sten wants to retime that, it would possibly be quite interesting to know. So going to their credits, we're so synced up. Now that difference can be made just by where Mario's standing on the screen. So it isn't a great indication, but still interesting nonetheless. You, Louis, what's up? So I just want to mention as well, big shout outs to Sten for doing the restream of the last couple of matches. I think he's restreamed either his last 3 or 4 matches. He restreamed my match with him, and we both commentated our own matches because why not? Oh, bracket. The bot doesn't seem to be alive, so I'll post bracket chat here. So, assuming that Aaron is our winner, pretty confident. I think Sten might be doing a retime as we speak. But Aaron will be going on to play the loser of Louis and Retro Bob, and then the winner of that match will be going into the grand final. So we only have 3 more matches left, possible 4 matches. If the winner of the losers beats the winner of the winners, then we have another match. Yep, doing a retime. Like I say, preliminary result, I'm calling it for Aaron. I believe he had it. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is that I knew that Aaron's stream was very, very slightly ahead in the sync. So it's probably going to end up closer in the retime than what we saw. So that's probably the main reason to check that. Also, lovely Windows background there. I think I used the exact same one. I did. Yeah, alright. So yeah, I get the feeling that Aaron's going to be pretty happy with his last two races. If the racers even want to give me the times via private message, or if either of them wants to announce it themselves in voice, that'd be pretty good. Well, I suppose as well, accounting for SRL timing can make some sort of difference. And actually, that's a good reminder for Aaron and Sten. I know it's unintuitive, I know it's annoying, I know it just doesn't make any sense, but make sure to do SRL timing because, you know, stuff. All other matches have been timed SRL in retimes. I'm not sure. Honestly, I think it'll be about a second difference. But I'd be pretty interested to know if it was like a couple of frames. If it was a couple of frames, then this definitely needed to be retimed. But we're going to see. Anyway, I'm going to be right back in like 30 seconds or so. I need to grab a drink. Shouldn't be too much longer than that retime. Okay, we have the time for Aaron's match. Probably just going to wait on Sten so we can announce them together. So that is very interesting. Honestly, I was starting to get a bit warmed up for these races. I was possibly hoping to see a couple more, but who knows? Possibly. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, um, our next match is going to be between Retro Bob and Louis. The winner of that goes straight into the winners, or sorry, the winner of that goes into the grand finals, and then the loser of that match will probably be playing Aaron. At which point, the winner of that will then go into the grand finals, and is that match happening tonight? No. Although I believe it actually might already be scheduled. I think it's scheduled for Wednesday. Let me just check that. Also, at this point onwards, I'm going to make a call and say that the rest of our matches are going to be sort of somewhere between 5 and 10 p.m. EST, sort of the main time for the Western Hemisphere. yeah, assuming that matches. Okay, it is going to be going at 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday. That will be Louis versus RetroBob. Still just waiting on an official retime for Sten. Hello, Jeremy. You've just come in for a retime. Sten is typing. That probably means we have a result. Okay, guys, in no particular order. Well, I will just start with the lowest seed. Aaron, on the retime, got a 10:40.833. That's SRL timing. That's 10:40.833, and Sten got a 10:41.517. So big congrats to Aaron on the 3-0 victory. So yeah, we were looking at a difference of about 0.7 seconds. Very little in it, obviously. So I imagine we're going to be hearing from Aaron and or Stan. Depends if they want to pop in, have a quick chat about their races. I imagine we probably will.
Hello. Okay, I'm here.
You, Stan, what's up?
Am I here? Am I here?
You are here.
Are.
Hold on, I've turned you down a bit. Now
Oh
you're
my
here.
God, you're so loud. Everyone's so loud.
Okay, we just need to whisper for Aaron's benefit.
Hey, GG's, dude. GG's.
GG, you definitely played better. I think it's fair to say.
Dude, that first run, like, I saw that you lost Cape, and I was just like, God, that is not how I wanted this race to go. So I think that's why I played sloppily after that.
Hmm.
You know, like, I was like, oh, damn it. Like, this is supposed to be, you know, that wasn't supposed to go down like that. So that I think I played worse because of that.
I think I really should have won that last race, purely because, like, I mean, you clear winner, but I lost, like, a ton of time in front door, of all places.
Oh, really? What happened?
So I, messed up the fire grab. I just, like, missed the fire and had to go back and grab it. And then, to top it off, I missed the cape grab and had to jump again for the cape.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So
yeah, that would do it.
That lost well over 0.7 seconds.
That would definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That would
At
keep
that
you
point-
for you.
At that point, I think you were about half a second ahead. Definitely made the difference. Yeah, I was wondering how that first race was going to affect how both of you were playing. Obviously, Aaron had no issues getting 10:44, just insane.
Yeah, that's you played very well. It's like, even if I've been playing much better, it would have been hard to beat that.
Yeah, I mean, the zips is all that really matters in this race, it seems like, and
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
I got good zips the last 2 races, so and I don't know, there's not much else to screw up. I mean,
Yeah,
the
going
shell,
into a
the
race,
shell thing in
yeah.
DS1 is kind of like basically random, so
Yeah, I've had a just really bad luck. Like I think in my 3 races against Silver and my 3 against you, I haven't managed to keep the shell to the keyhole.
oof. Yeah, that's rough.
So like my last
Yeah, actually,
6 races.
It's interesting to do that, because I noticed that as well, and it's just insanely difficult to keep that shell on that last fish, but...
I would definitely say my 11x experience helps me with that, because I keep shell like 75% of the time.
Yeah, I mean
So,
you've done so much more 11x
Yeah.
than I have.
I just know what to look for. I know what frame rule I'm on, so that just definitely helps there. And if you don't run 11x that much, it's not gonna be something that you can pick up.
Hmm.
So I think that's a huge advantage. But that was GG's. That was you made it. You kicked out so many good people in this tournament. So
Yeah, I'm
like,
try-
you
I'm
should
s-
feel super proud.
I am surprised I made it this far. Like I was expecting to go out against Cat, really.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, that was so long ago. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
you
like since then
cleaned
I've beaten
house.
Paco Silva, and now my
You went
journey
through
has come to an
Truman.
end.
Yeah, you went through Truman, you went through Cat, you went through. Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah,
Truman, Cat, Paco, Silver Star. Wow.
I,
Ben.
I definitely
Like,
didn't
I
have
don't
the
even
cushy
really know how
route
it's
through the
possible
losers
for
bracket.
such a good- I don't know how it's possible for such a good player to somehow still overplay. I think you've done really, really well, Stan.
Wait, how did you get the losers bracket so early?
I lost to Xander.
You lost to Xander. Wait, what happened? Yeah, you lost to Xander too. What the hell happened there? What? You've been in the losers bracket for forever. Holy crap.
What? I don't even remember what did I do? It was something really stupid that lost the last race. Oh, did I die in Iggy in one of them or something? I can't remember. It was years ago.
I think
Yeah,
you
no
died in a
kidding.
bunch of them.
Oh my god, dude, you've been facing elimination for months now, it seems.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh well, at least now that I'm out, like it'll be much easier to schedule races.
Damn, I was calling Umar the executioner, but it was you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You eliminated 7 people. Holy crap. That's crazy.
And Stan, how many dollars is this worth?
I think I won 100.
Yeah,
And
I think
Aaron,
it's 100.
Aaron, you're going on to get at least 150.
Let me see.
Yeah, $100 for 4th place. 3rd
Okay.
place is guaranteed 150.
Yeah, so you can you could potentially go on to get 200 or 400.
Dang, dude. I'm hoping for Louis next. Hoping for Louis. I want to be able to face everyone, you know? Like, I already faced GDF and I lost to him. I want to face Louis next. If
Well,
I face GDF again, I mean, I'll be okay with it because I feel like I should have beaten GDF first time, but I want to play against Louis.
well, if you go and beat Bob, then you can face Louis.
Yeah,
That's
Assume-
true. That's true.
I
So
was just
like,
going to say, it's totally in your power whether you want to face Louis or not. I mean, if you just win all your races...
we are saying this as though Louis already won. That hasn't happened yet. That race is
Right.
scheduled for 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Friday.
Friday. Okay.
You might actually be able to catch that, Stan, as well.
Yeah. It's a bit early. It's like 8 a.m. I don't know if I'll be up that early.
Yeah, and sorry for delaying this a week. SGDQ just took priority.
I understand. If I'd been the one at the GDQ, I wouldn't want to just stop having
Right.
fun for some dumb tournament race.
I just I would be at GDQ till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and the last thing I want to do is leave the fun and
No, I
do
don't.
11 exit.
I've been to a GDQ. I understand.
No, GG's. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Yeah, well, I guess
Well,
that's...
thank you so much for the race. That was absolutely incredible. Stan, enjoy the 135 Australian dollars.
Oh, yeah, that's
Buggers.
actually worth, like, more here. Sweet. But yeah, that's...
Brought to you by xe.com. Actually, a really good site. I use it all the time. But
Thanks
anyway,
for,
yeah,
Thanks for
very
restreaming
impressive
too,
race.
Steven.
Oh, I mean, I've had to restream my, like... I think I've restreamed all of my races since Ben. So
Yeah.
if wait, yeah, I definitely.
And we both commented that one as well.
Let me have a look. I restreamed the race with Ben. I'm not sure about the one with Truman. Definitely did the one with. Maybe someone actually was around to do Truman's one. But I definitely restreamed Cat, Parko, and Silver, and this one.
Yeah, I think someone did restream the Truman one. I'm not sure though. I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah, I don't remember. I wasn't there for it either.
Dang, based on voting, you were the favor.
In us, and you wiped the floor with me.
What the hell?
I mean, it's always going to be close, but I'll be honest, I was a bit surprised by the voting.
Yeah, I would have voted Aaron in an 11 exit race.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, Aaron should be overrepresented there, but I don't know, voting is always a bit weird.
I do have the choke factor, so maybe that's what was going in.
Yeah, you didn't choke. What, Aaron? What were you doing?
I know. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't live up to my hype.
I think it's less choke than tilt. Like, I'd really wondered, like, after that first race, I mean, obviously, very convincing win, but a couple of things went wrong. I was like, how is this going to affect the next ones? Well, didn't get back pretty well.
I don't normally tilt in these. I definitely choke, though. Like, against Bob, did you watch the Bowser fights? I should have 3-0'd Bob, and I choked 3 Bowser fights.
Well, actually, I suppose your tilt management was quite good, because you were pretty pissed off about those, and somehow managed to come back and just smash out really, really good runs.
But yeah, I think it's bedtime. GG's, guys. Thanks for restreaming. Thanks for commentating, Ben.
No worries.
Thanks for the races. You played very well.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for keeping it interesting.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, and I
Take
guess.
care, everybody.
Yeah, I guess
Thanks again.
we'll host someone who's doing SMW.
Nobody is currently doing SMW.
This guy is.
Oh, do we have a this guy?
I've already hit the host, so we're done.